49781. See that right there? That's an email that I get from ICG. The dispatchers send me the night before I want to run loads, okay? We're starting off with that. On the Chad Keegan YouTube channel, Trucking Edition, Spectacular Frankenstein Edition. Had a subscriber, Box 8 Brewing, and I know that's not his real name because I know his real name because we're friends on Facebook also. I think he started subbed and followed about maybe 6 months ago and started commenting on the stuff. The channel, say like the content, thinks I'm funny, this and that, you know, blase splat. And I know I've done this before and I've gone through this stuff before, but he asked me yesterday in one of the videos, an older video, if I could explain the process and what goes on, you know, how I get the loads from ICG, this and that, blah, you know, all the good stuff. So I'm going to basically go over how this works, you know, because sometimes I like to refresh, even though I know a lot of you have already seen this stuff and you already know what's going on here. So it's just what it is. And I haven't even started filling out my paperwork, but this is the kind of pay sheet. It's Sunday, so we're going to church right now. Church service is starting. It's 10:07. I should probably get on the clock because I need to. But anyways, I got a driver sheet right here, okay? Basically what I do is I put my name, they gave me a driver ID, the truck number. The pay week is beginning on Sunday, ends on Saturday, so that's what I'll put up here. I'll put the beginning of the odometer, which I took a picture in the driveway earlier so I could do because I was out of driver sheet, so I had to stop by the dispatcher Melissa's house and pick up some stuff. She got some paperwork for me and brought it. Ending date, a pro number, the trailer, where it's going from, where it's going to, any comments, questions, concerns I have, which I usually never do. Okay, since I'm a 1990, this truck is hooked up to, they use I got this tablet from the company, they provide it to me, okay? I use this right here, and I basically use, it used to be Keep On Trucking app. Yeah, it used to be Keep Driving. Now it's Motive Driver is what it's called, so that's what it is. But I can go on here and basically I do this because they can come in and they can critique it if they need to, make changes, whatever. They can monitor this. It's just not paper logs, you know. But I can make edits if I need to. So we're going to go on duty, Napoleon, pre-trip inspection basically. And that's that. So then by the time I pull out, I'll basically just go on to driving, and it's pretty much just like a time card for me, but like I said, they can monitor it. So then, you know, I'll go through here in a little bit. I'm gonna turn this off real quick. I'm gonna write some things down and I'm gonna stop talking so I can get my paperwork ready to go. Okay, there's an email here with bookings. They give me a booking. That way when I go into the ramp, I need an empty booking to be able to get a empty trailer to take to the next place. Like I dropped the trailer off last night. That's why I can pull in here and start from here. This is 11 miles away from my house. This facility is very convenient for me to come through here and head on down to North Baltimore. Just grab a load, go to North Baltimore, grab an empty load, and do what I have to do. You know, a lot of times I'll bounce over to the Papa's yard and pick up trailers, and then I will, you know, I'll come back here with those, or I'll go somewhere else. But for now, that's what's going on today. On the show, on the Chad Keegan YouTube channel show. Just hooked up and everything, just slid the tandems, did all that stuff. Lovely. basically going to do this right here, okay? See right in there, I got to put a password, which I'll do real quick in a second. Okay, now we just go back here, which we're gonna have to walk back around the front, because usually what you'll do is you'll get, this is the chassis ID down here, the trailer number, and the seal number for this is what I'm gonna do. It gives me a list of rules right here. I'm gonna hit accept and go from that. Since the chassis number's not down here, I will go over here and look because it's down in the middle of the chassis. You want to go to terminal. You want to select a company, ICG. You got 3 options: Dart, JB Hunt, ICG. Now right here we're going to create new because we got an in-gate. We're going to do a container. We're going to go down here to chassis ID, and we're going to put our information in, which is right there, TSFZ 563374. Now I'm going to go and put the container information. It's a UMXU. And some numbers here, 259781. Load. Now we need the seal number, 414041. Okay, now no, I don't want to go back. Next, we're going to go to next here. So what we're going to do is basically we're going to need to create a new one, because since we're pulling a container, we're going to go to Finley next. We're going to go to empty booking. We're going to hit UM53 because that's the size G. I don't know why these numbers and stuff are here, but right there I can do this to my phone. Right there I've got the booking up there for the Soup Finley. I don't know if you can see that or not at the top. It's just what it is. It is 00141 it looks like, so we'll put that in and we'll see if that works. Oh no, I put 0900141. Done. Next. Okay, so that works. So basically this comes up and it has all the information on there. Now you can go through and edit that stuff if you want to, but I don't need to, so I'm going to hit submit. And that's going to bring up this QR code that I'm going to be able to scan once I get up to the gate over to Campbell Soup. And it's going to let me in, and once we get over there I'll bring you back. That way you can see what happens when I go in there, because basically I'll break it down for you, give you the gist once I climb up in here. You scan the QR code and it basically tells you where to drop your container or to get unloaded by the crane, and then where to go to the next spot to get your empty and or load if you're getting a load in there. So basically that's the system, and if you have any issues you can call up to the office. They'll take care of you. And I just changed that fuel filter the other day, hoping that this fuel pressure gauge would go up, but I must have a ground somewhere grounding out, because that thing is still down. And once in a while, if you get a little bit of juice, it'll move, it'll bounce back and forth when you're cruising down the road. But I just don't know what, maybe one of these days I'm gonna have to get up in there and dig into it. I don't know. Well, another step we'll go through real quick, because I don't know if I ever go through this. When I get the paperwork from Napoleon here, okay, I just got the paperwork from Napoleon. This load only weighs 25,880 pounds and some spare change, so we're gonna go with that. But they give me a pro number at the beginning of the whole pickup number and stuff like that when they send the load stuff over that I put down here. This guy right here, I'm just gonna write in this region right here. That way I take a picture and I send it to the office as soon as I get over to the ramp and get ready to drop this trailer. That way they can send it to whoever the broker is, or, you know, they know that the paperwork's coming, the load was shipped and the load was transferred, whatever. But you know, it's pretty simple. Like these ones, I have to send all of the, you know, what's in there and stuff like that too. All of the bill of lading, if you will, not the bill of lading, but build sheet, I guess. Down to Rancho Cucamonga or Fort Worth, Texas, I don't have to do all that stuff. So whatever, you know, that's just another step of things that I do for you know, that is involved. But other than that, it's pretty simple. For what I do and where I'm at in my life, this does work. Yes, I'm ready to do something different. It's kind of continuous. It's the same shit. I want to be adventurous. I want to get out, but we have to wait until the office changes hands here in the future. Only time will tell what I'm going to do. You know, but for right now, I'm probably going to keep doing this as long as shit picks up, because everywhere's slow, and everywhere's slow. Even watched a video with Trucker Style Sean talking this morning, and he was talking about it's not a good time to become a trucker or jump into the industry. You know, it's just depends what you do and your concept of it. You know, you're not gonna be a truck driver, you know, and become rich overnight, that's for sure. Not the way the market, cost of living, and everything else is. It's just fucking bullshit, but I guess right now it's a game of survival. Just what it is. So we're back, and basically what I did with that QR code was I came through the gate, which I did that off camera. Sorry, it completely slipped my mind that we were doing this here. And I scanned that QR code, and it basically told me where I'm going up here on the spot. I'm going to go to 124. I'm going to hit next in the mission. I'm going to go to 150 and pick up a container, 893479. So when we drive by, we'll look for it, and if it's there, we know it's there. Then we're going to Finley. So that's what that is. But yeah, it's basically pretty simple. It's a really simple system. It's not hard to do. It's time sufficient, that the fact that you can, you know, just scan a barcode and have all this go through. But you know, if the system's down, you're going to have some problems and get held up here or there. You know, it's just one of the situations. It's what it is. You know, everything's run on computers these days, but they can manually do stuff if they need to. Just one of them situations where you hope it'll work the best, you know. But it's really simple stuff for me. I don't mind it. It's not that big of a deal. Like, you know, that's why I run in the afternoons too, because nobody's out really in the afternoons. That's why I run on the weekends, because, well, nobody's out on the weekends. Everybody wants to be doing something else, like be at the lake or, you know, whatever, go shopping. I'd rather do that during the middle of the week when nobody's out. Hell, we went to Ollie's on Friday afternoon. It was like 3 o'clock, and I was like, this is the worst decision I've ever made. Never again will I go in there and stand in line for freaking an hour for some shampoo and some stuff, some laundry detergent, because she wants to get the shit there because it's cheaper. Jeez. If we ain't going at 10 o'clock in the morning, we might as well not even go. 150. Looks like it's that guy right there. Yes, that's 150. Decent looking chassis. Container looks well, whatever. Stupid with this truck, but you know, we ain't pulling the blue truck around. We're driving this one, so we'll look stupid with that. Here we got 2 of those coming from Finley anyways. 124, I believe, is what it was. Oh shit, I just closed it out. Oops. Yeah, I'm almost positive that's what it was. Such a jackknife in here. else we got her. Jackknife around. Let's see if that'll open back up. Yep, 124, we were right. Yeah, it's really dead in here. It has been the last week or two, too. I'm on my second week of being back and running the truck. You know, I just don't shoot stuff and upload it every day like some people. And I don't need to, man. I'll upload videos when I feel like it because sometimes I just want to work and be left alone. So, yeah, I'll if there's something major going on or, you know, something catastrophic that I think you need to know about or something I'm doing with the truck, maintenance, whatever, that I think could help somebody, then I'll shoot the stuff. I try to be courteous about that kind of stuff because you never know if somebody else is going to run into a situation and need some tips or tricks on how to do some things like that. So I'll do what I can, but there's sometimes where I just want to listen to music or I just listen to the you know, noise of the truck and just listen to the engine and stuff like that, the Jake, so that's what it is. Alright, we'll be back. So we just grabbed our trailer and we're rolling out now. Basically the same kind of concept goes with, you know, when you're leaving the ramp and you're picking up your equipment to go out. You know, you'll go to what it is. If say it's at the spot, I already got the QR code up, which I'm going to scan at the gate here. And there's Otto. He's probably going to call me in a minute, so I might have to cut you out for a second so I can BS with him. But since he's in here, he might wait a little bit. I don't know. Or maybe we'll just go pull up next to him and talk to him. That's kind of what it looks like he wants to do because he's coming right at me. So I'll be back. Oh shit. Otto making traffic jam over here. So anyways, what you do though is you go through and you just hit basically next if all the equipment matches up and you'll get the QR code. Now, if for some odd reason you can't get the trailer that's on here, you can change the stuff. There's a setting for it. Like, it's really simple. If you're any somewhat techie with your cell phone or anything like that, it's completely easy system to be able to figure out. So that's what's going down today on the show. He said he only had 3 loads too, so whatever, man. It's slow times right now, but hopefully here in August things will be picking up because there'll be pack season over soon. So at least I know that'll be picking back up, and I will just let them know that I'll be taking my services elsewhere if I'm not getting what I need to get and I'm not happy with the amount of money that I want to make at the time, because I need to want to start making some more money and picking some things up. So, you know, it's what it is. Well, I kicked the fan on. I forgot I kicked the fan on while sitting there because it's humid. It's super humid out. This bug, and he said, well, you don't got AC in this? I said, no, I don't run the AC in this truck. Are you freaking insane? I'm fine. When I'm driving down the road, I'm fine. I got no problems whatsoever. There's plenty of wind flowing through here. It's when I'm stopped and setting that it can get a little warm and stuff like that. And yesterday when I was trucking was the first time the fan ever kicked on because the temperature actually heated up enough since I've put this in. And like I said, I've been running for over 2 weeks now, and that was the first time the fan actually kicked on and cooled everything down. So that was nice to know that everything worked properly. The thermostat opened up, because I know there's a few people saying, you better. I just thought to myself, you better just worry about your own truck and not mine is what I do with it. So another day, another dollar. All right, I'm back over here at the ramp, and I've got a gentleman with me. He's in one of these Schneider trucks that has the new fancy system going on where there's no mirrors. So what were you saying about this?
It's called a Stone Ridge Mirror Eye.
Okay.
It's a new thing by the FMCSA that we're allowed to, if we have the proper training and the proper equipment, we can run without mirrors. It's all cameras and all monitors.
So, I mean, how is it for you in your experience so far?
I really love it in the rain because what you see is what you get.
Nothing fogs up because the rain's coming this way. Now, you probably don't have no overspray coming off your tires to where it's slinging up and hitting your mirror or your camera, do you?
No, very seldom do you ever get anything on the camera out here. And usually if it does, you're getting used to when you're backing into places.
Oh my God, I didn't have that recording the whole time. Can you believe that? I don't think so. All right, so basically, oh yeah, you can see Frank right on there. So this is what he's looking at when he's seeing these mirrors here, out of here. So even this is on there, even though it's got some pretty good distance from where it's at.
Yeah, these lines here, the red line is supposed to be your ICC bumper. These are just spots that they set up.
Gotcha.
They can change these lines. The yellow, I believe, is 50 feet behind the trailer, and the green is 75 or 80 feet behind the trailer.
Wow.
So once I see road between the green line and the guy behind me,
right,
that means I got enough room I can safely get over.
Gotcha. That's okay. So then once you hit that green, you know you got what, a truck length or so to be able to move over?
Maybe a little more. I usually wait until I can see some road between there.
Right on. And is that the front or just the side over there, that one pointing down?
The one up there on the top right, that's the one that watches your blind spot beside the truck. And if you look, I'll walk out there, you can see me almost by the front bumper.
Okay. Yeah, this is interesting here. Oh yeah, I see you. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, because you can't see that, so. Well, that's something new for you folks. Some mirrorless trucks with a camera system set up.
The only issue I've had with it is that sometimes it's a little hard to see these lines on the ground when they get a little dim.
Oh yeah, it's probably at night too. You have problems backing in it. First thing in the morning.
It's actually got night vision.
Really?
Yeah, it's got a button here, a control here, and this button up here on the top left, that's night vision. It'll toggle them two mirrors there between day and night vision.
Yeah, I can see the mirror changing too.
And when it goes to night vision, it turns on 3 red lights out here, 3 infrared lights.
Nice.
And like I said, when you're in the rain and the bad weather and stuff,
yeah,
you just love it because you can still see, cars wanting to come up on your right with no lights that you sometimes can't see because your windows are all fogged up, your mirrors. You can't lose them now.
That's good. That's good.
And if one of these monitors goes out, it will actually contact the shop and let them know that I have a monitor out.
Wow, that's cool. Well, then you're kind of SOL too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, depending on which monitor. If it's one of these bottom ones, you can still safely get back to the shop.
Yeah.
If it's the main one on the left, I mean, it would depend on which one went out.
Right.
What you would have to do. I mean, they've never had more than one go completely out.
That's crazy.
You can zoom in when you're backing into places.
Wow.
You can turn this knob and it'll
adjust it for you. That's crazy.
And then whenever you get the knob again, it goes back out.
Nice. Very interesting technology here we got on this. Well, thanks for your time and showing me this. I was curious about it, so I appreciate it.
Not a problem, man.
What up? So this is what we got going on. We're hooking up to our last trailer because we're done and we're about to go back. I figured I'd just show you this real quick since I just kind of talked about it earlier. Hopefully you can see this in the camera. Okay, it tells me where to go and what to get. This is where to go and what to get. Do you need to change your equipment on the mission? No. If I needed to because I had to get something, I could. Then I could just manually put the stuff in kind of like I do before. But I just say no, and it's going to pull up everything on here, okay? You probably can't see it because for some reason the phone's not that bright. But it's going to say all the information, the chassis number, the trailer number, all that. So I just glance, make sure that it's good. It's good, then I hit submit, and I'm going to get the barcode again. Let's go over here because I noticed something with this trailer real quick when I was over here that it's sitting up kind of high. See that right there? It's just on a thing. Once somebody bumps that, it'll go fine, but if not, if that pin was sticking out, you can take a hammer and whack it, and it would go down just fine. So you'd be all right, but that's what we do. Now we got our QR code, and we can go and scan this thing and get out of here and be done for the day. she probably can't hear me. She old man having fun, man. She's not even paying attention or looking. She's dragging that thing.